everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Katarina. Today's video is going to be an update to my cheek product project pan. I started this project back in February and I have been updating in every 2 months. So the first update was in April and this is now the second update. However, there's going to be some changes to this project. First one being that from now on I'm going to update in every 3 months because these products are just something that show progress so slowly. So the next update will be around midway through September. Another change that I will have this time is that I will roll out one of the highlighters that I'm working on this project and I will roll in another one. One more thing that I want to mention before we get to the update is that I got recently a cream bronzer, a liquid blush and a liquid highlighter. Since the weather got really warm, I have been doing on my everyday basis really natural makeup looks, even more natural than the one that I'm wearing right now. So I'm talking about a makeup look where there's no eyeshadow, not even mascara. And I have also been going on for a really natural complexion. I have been mixing moisturizer with foundation to get kind of like a tinted moisturizer or a skin tint. And for a while I was using these powder cheek products on top of that, and it felt so separated, like the cheek products looked like they're too much, they're kind of sitting on top of the complexion. So I got those cream and liquid face products because of that. I think I am still a powder cheek product girl in general, but now in summer when I go for those no makeup looks, I think I will for the most part be wearing those cream and liquid face product. Apart from the highlighter, we are going to talk about that later, but because I use creams on my everyday right now, that is going to affect the progress I'm able to make in this project. But yeah, now that that is out of the way, let's get into the update. So I do have in this project 2 bronzers. First one being the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer, and this one is in the Sweet Tea. This is actually the only shade they have from this. I don't even know if they make this bronzer anymore. Probably not, because this is old. This is from 2018, so I totally should use it up. I didn't look what this looked like 2 months ago, but this is what it looks like right now. So before the first update I was able to hit pan or the bottom of that bronzer, but I doubt the progress is now too much. I used this bronzer for 15 times within the past 2 months, and that 15 uses was total 0.33 grams. I wasn't using this bronzer a lot during the past couple of months because I wanted to focus on the other bronzer I have here, but from now on, if I'm going to go for a powder bronzer, this is the one I want to use because this is old. I actually do really like this. I'm actually wearing this today. And now that I do have some tan, I do want to focus on this darker side of the bronzer. So hopefully I can make some visible progress by the next update. And I would actually like to finish this bronzer this year, but I'm not sure how doable that is. But I'm going to try my hardest to do so. The another bronzer I have in this project is the Benecos Natural Fresh Bronzing Duo. This is in the set Ibiza Nights. So here we do have a bronzer and a blush. As you can see, I was able to hit pan on the bronzer. So for the past couple of months I have been using this as my bronzer. I do prefer the Too Faced bronzer over this one. In fact, this is maybe a little bit too warm and orangey, but I still wanted to focus on this one because I was just at home, so I thought it doesn't matter if my bronzer is not the cutest ever. From now on I am not going to use it as a bronzer because I really do prefer it way more as a blush. This is a beautiful, warm, almost like cinnamony blush, and I think it's perfect specifically in fall when I'm going for those really warm toned makeup looks. So I rather want to save it for that. Oh, I forgot to tell you the uses. So I used this in total 48 times during the past 2 months, and it was 1.22 grams that I used. So yeah, it totally looks way more loved now what it looked before I rolled it into this project. The blush I didn't use too many times. I probably used it once or something during the past couple of months. However, I would like to try to get some use out of the blush now in summer because this is my darkest blush in my collection, and honestly I don't really like it otherwise except when I do have some tan. So now I do have some tan, so I will try to get some uses out of that. Okay, so then I do have a couple of Essence blushes in this project. They are both Essence the Blush formula, but I have depotted them and I store them in my magnetic palette. But this one is the Essence the Blush in the shade Bedazzling. So as you can see, this one is a really muted nude peachy blush and it is matte. I am, by the way, wearing this blush today, but in total I wore this 25 times during the past 2 months and it was total 0.39 grams. I can see myself still using it somewhat now during the next 3 months, but we are starting to be in the season when I would be more into clearly warmer blushes than this. This is just like a really nudish blush. Oh, and by the way, the liquid blush that I got is the Essence Baby Got Blush in the shade Dusty Rose. I think it is called. It's not really that Dusty Rose in my opinion. It's actually really similar to this one. So that's another thing. If the liquid blush that I'm going to use on my everyday basis is basically the same color than this, it's going to take uses away. Okay, the another Essence blush that I have in this project is the Essence the Blush in the set Bespoke. And this is what this looks like. This is actually my second one of these blushes. I had one earlier and then I hit major ban, but then I think I dropped it and after that I just repurchased. This is a beautiful blush, probably my favorite blush from my small blush collection. I don't even have that many blushes, but this is just a beautiful satin finish, got a glowy bronzy blush. But this is not something I typically wear a lot during springtime. I wore it surprisingly much. I think I wore it 15 times, but in general this is for me more like a summertime, fall and winter blush, and then in spring I go more for those nude tones. Oh, and the 15 times that I used it were in weight 0.28 grams. I think with this one it might actually be realistic for me to hit pan this year. With another blush I don't think that is going to happen, but with this one I'm going to set my goal to be hit pan on this blush this year. Okay, then let's talk about highlighters. I do have in this project the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, and this one is in the set Be My Highlight. I didn't check the progress pictures before filming this update, so I don't know now if there is a lot of visible progress, but before the last update I was able to hit pan, and I hope the pan has expanded even a little bit, but I totally have used it a lot. This is the highlighter I do wear almost every day. Typically if I wear another highlighter I regret it and I wish I wore this instead because this is just so beautiful. I'm actually wearing it today. This highlighter, although it is a powder highlighter, maybe because it's this kind of baked formula, it looks like it is a cream highlighter. It's just so natural and subtle, but you can still see it. The reason I want to finish this is that this is so old. I bought this highlighter in 2017. I know a lot of people would not use makeup this old on their face. However, I do love it so much that I would rather finish it than throw it away. So I'm trying to use it up, and after that I want to buy the new version that Essence has from this product. So during the past 2 months I actually wore this highlighter for 64 times, and I will say sometimes I have done my makeup twice in the day, so that's probably why it's so many uses, because I wear makeup every day and sometimes when I film in the evening and I redo my makeup for that. Oh, and let's talk about the weight. I was able to use 0.46 grams of this product, so it's one of those that even though I do wear it every day, the progress is really slow, but honestly I don't even mind because I love this product so much, so I don't mind if it lasts forever, but because it is so old I want to make an effort to use it. But then let's talk about the another highlighter I do have in this project. This one is the theBalm Mary-Lou. As you can see, it is depotted, or actually mine just dropped out of the packaging, so yeah, that's why I put it into my magnetic palette. But that is where we are. Again, didn't check the progress picture, but honestly I don't expect the progress to be much because I really didn't wear it that many times. I only wore it 12 times and that was 0.33 grams. And you know, most of those 12 uses I didn't even wear this as a face highlighter because I just don't like this anymore as a face highlighter. I think it's just a little bit too much when I do put it on my face. It's a little bit unnatural looking and it's so obvious that I do have a highlighter there, while the Essence one is way more natural, that glow from within type of highlighter. Yeah, I just don't unfortunately love this product anymore. This one is actually a repurchased one. I actually used up one of these back in 2010s and then I repurchased, but now I just don't love this type of more blinding highlighter anymore, and this one is not even the blindiest one out there. So this is something that I would mainly wear as an eyeshadow. I actually do have this today in my inner corner, so I could wear this as inner corner highlighter, I could wear this as a lid shade, I could wear this to top a darker eyeshadow on my lid if I feel that I went too dark, and then I do wear this as a body highlighter. However, I'm going to roll in another highlighter I want to use up as body highlighter first, and because of that I'm going to roll this out of this project. I just don't think I'm going to make enough progress with this one so that it would make any sense to have it here right now. And the highlighter I'm going to roll in to replace it is the Essence Baby Got Glow liquid highlighter. So as I said, I decided to get a cream bronzer, a liquid blush and a liquid highlighter so that I could more easily go for those really natural makeup looks, and I think with the cream product and with the liquid blush it works perfectly. They do what I want them to do, so they look like they are almost like color coming out from my skin. But unfortunately this one just is too much. I actually do have this today on my shoulders, and as you can see there is a lot of glow there. So while I was hoping to get a more natural look, this is too much, and actually the Essence Pure Nude highlighter is giving me what I really want when it comes to highlighter. I'm not still too mad that I got this, but this one I do want to finish as a body highlighter, and I'm going to put it into this project and hopefully I can use it up this year, because yeah, these cream and liquid face products are not something I want to have for too long because they do go at way quicker than powder products. But yeah, that was everything for my cheek product project pan update. I know these products are something that show progress slower, although I was able to hit one pan within the past couple of months, but still from now on it's going to be updates in every 3 months. So by the next update my goal is to finish that liquid highlighter as a body highlighter. I do think it's beautiful for that. Also I would like to focus on the darker side of the Too Faced bronzer, and then with the other products, specifically with the blushes, just work on them, use them. Hopefully I will be a little bit closer to pan with those products where there's not pan yet. But yeah, that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching this video and I hope to see you in one of my next ones. Bye bye!